And the second equation says y squared minus x also equals 133. We are also told that x is not equal to y, and that condition will be very important later. Let's begin by subtracting the second equation from the first. Since both right-hand sides are 133, they cancel out and give us 0. On the left-hand side, we get x squared minus y squared plus x minus y equals 0. Now notice something interesting here. X squared minus y squared is a difference of two squares, and we know that a difference of two squares factors into x minus y multiplied by x plus y. Also, x minus y is already present in the remaining terms, so we can factor out the common factor x minus y. That gives us x minus y multiplied by the quantity x plus y plus 1 equals 0. Whenever the product of two expressions equals 0, at least one of those expressions must be 0. So we have two possibilities. Either x minus y equals 0 or x plus y plus 1 equals 0. The first possibility means x equals y, but the question clearly tells us that x is not equal to y, so we immediately reject that case. That leaves us with the only valid equation, x plus y equals -1. Keep this result because we'll use it several times. Now let's add the original two equations. On the left-hand side, we get x squared plus y squared minus the quantity x plus y. And on the right-hand side, we get 266. Since we already know that x plus y equals -1, we substitute that value. Be careful with the signs here. Subtracting -1 is the same as adding 1, so the equation becomes x squared plus y squared plus 1 equals 266. Subtract 1 from both sides and we get x squared plus y squared equals 265. Great. Now we know both the sum of the numbers and the sum of their squares. If you're finding this explanation helpful so far, don't forget to like this video because it really helps the channel reach more students. Next, let's use a very useful identity, the quantity x plus y whole squared equals x squared plus y squared plus 2xy. We already know x plus y is -1, so the left side becomes 1. We also know that x squared plus y squared is 265. Substituting both values gives 1 equals 265 plus 2xy. Move 265 to the left-hand side and we get -264 equals 2xy. Divide both sides by 2, and we find that xy equals -132. Now, we'll use another identity. The quantity x minus y whole squared equals x squared plus y squared minus 2xy. Substitute the values we already found. X squared plus y squared is 265, and xy is -132. Since we're subtracting a negative number, it becomes addition. So we get 265 plus 264, which equals 529. Therefore, x minus y whole squared equals 529. Taking the square root of both sides gives two possibilities, because both positive and negative numbers have the same square. So x minus y equals positive 23, or x minus y equals -23. Let's solve each case separately. In the first case, x minus y equals 23, and we already know x plus y equals -1. Add these two equations together. Notice that -y and positive y cancel each other, leaving 2x equals 22. Divide both sides by 2, and we get x equals 11. Now substitute x equals 11 into x plus y equals -1. That gives 11 plus y equals -1, so y equals -12. Our first solution is x equals 11 and y equals negative 12. Now, let's solve the second case. Here, x minus y equals negative 23, while x plus y is still negative 1. Add the equations again. Once more, the y terms cancel, leaving 2x equals negative 24. Divide both sides by 2, and we get x equals negative 12. Substitute that into x plus y equals negative 1. Negative 12 plus y equals negative 1, so y equals 11. That gives our second solution, x equals negative 12 and y equals 11. Before we finish, let's verify both answers because checking our work is always a good habit. For the first solution, substitute x equals 11 and y equals negative 12 into the first equation. 11 squared is 121, and subtracting negative 12 means adding 12. 121 plus 12 equals 133, so the first equation is satisfied. Now check the second equation. Negative 12 squared is 144, and 144 minus 11 equals 133. So the second equation also works perfectly. Now, verify the second solution. Negative 12 squared is 144, and 144 minus 11 equals 133. So the first equation is correct. Then, 11 squared is 121, and subtracting negative 12 means adding 12. 121 plus 12 equals 133, so the second equation is also satisfied. Since both equations are true in both cases, our final answers are x equals 11, y equals negative 12, and x equals negative 12, y equals 11. If this step-by-step explanation made the problem easier to understand, leave a comment telling me which step helped you the most. And if you want more problems explained this way, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next lesson.